What's going on, guys? I'm doing a quick review on the FMP 9mm pistol by F&H. Now, this was the first pistol that I've ever purchased, and I've got a good amount of experience with it. So I bought it a few years ago. It was pretty much $500 out the door from a local gun show, and I've been looking at this gun for a while, and so I actually found one at the show and I picked it up and I was ecstatic about it. Now, this was a couple years ago, so I put, I don't know, around 2,000 rounds to the pistol. It runs flawlessly. I've never had any hiccups, any jams, anything like that with it. What comes in the box is you get pretty much 3 magazines of these stainless steel type. They got a couple witness holes on the back. They have a funky kind of a floor plate there. But, you get 3 magazines when you buy the pistol. If you're in a state like California or New York, obviously you're going to be stuck with these 10-rounders, which I have just one 10-rounder. I found it, really cheap, so I just ended up picking it up. Turns out to be a range mag for me for the most part. You can see it's been cut down to 10 rounds. There's no more witness holes. But yeah, so if you find one of these pistols, it's probably going to come with 3 mags. I have several extras, that I use. And they're all good quality. They're not Mecca made. Now, let's get back to the pistol. As far as the modifications I did to it was I just put on the Ameriglo front fiber optic sight on it. It really gives you a good bright dot when you're outside shooting in any type of daylight. I mean, it really picks up the light and glows bright. So that's one thing I like to do to some of my pistols, not all of them. But I decided to do that with this one. It was the only pistol I had, so I wanted to tinker with it just a little. Other than that, like I said, the pistol, I really like the styling of it. That big long cut on the slide, how it swoops up and over. It just looks like a nice classic pistol design. Kind of SIG-ish. I don't know really what I would compare it to, but overall, it is a really clean looking pistol, and I love it. It's double action to single action. Fairly heavy trigger pull on the double action. I'm going to guess around 11 to 12 pounds. It's pretty hefty, but it's smooth. I mean, you just pull it straight through. The single action is actually amazing on this handgun. I want to say it's around 5 pounds per trigger pull. And, you actually get some really good accuracy out of the FN. If you're out there looking for a good, decent pistol for around the $500 range, the FMP is something that I would take a look at, especially if you're not into striker fire Glocks and XDs and stuff like that. There are plenty of parts and accessories, holsters for the FN line. Even though the FMP has been replaced by the FNX, you can still find a good number of parts, holsters and whatnot for the pistol. Reliability is how it's been 100% through the 3, 4, 5 years that I've had it, and the 2,000 rounds I've put through it, and it's never failed. The finish on the pistol, I'm not sure if it's melanite or not, but I've scratched it a few times, but it always seems to just wipe right off with a damp rag. So the finish is extremely tough. It's tougher than probably all the other finishes on any of my other pistols. So I definitely dig it. It sucks when you have a pistol with a weak finish, and this one doesn't have it. It has an excellent, tough finish. I have noticed that, the effing, pistol line, it is kind of fairly expensive. At least I see the new ones. It kind of ranges in prices, but I see it from like $5.99 to $6.99, almost $700 for one of the FNs. But if you can swing it, I mean, hell, I would take one of these handguns to war if I had to. They are just top notch. they're gonna work. But other than that, I think that about wraps it up for me. This is, like I said, it's a great pistol. If you're looking for one for a decent price, go ahead and check out FMP or the FNX or the FNS. Take care.